Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I thought that I would do the Holy Grail Ride or Die makeup tag. I was tagged by my good friend Tammy, but you guys know her as Ashley from TX Mommy of Boys. Even though I was hesitant to do it because I was afraid that I do a lot of Holy Grail videos, but if this category, like when I watched Ashley's video, I had to think of her real name. It's basically one product from each category that is your favorite. Like hands down, if you had to get rid of all of your makeup, this one product you would keep. Some of these were really hard. Probably have a better time trying to get a picture of Justin Timberlake's balls than I would trying to figure out one product from each category. It's really difficult, but I narrowed it down. I think I might have two for one category, that's it. I did get a new camera because I was sick of having to do a B-roll. I wanted one that was automatically focusing, with autofocus. See, this is autofocusing and stuff. I would have to sit still with my camera. I would have to sit dead still or it would be out of focus. And I just was so sick of it. So I got a new camera. And I'm also on Snapchat. I've been on Snapchat for a while, but it's just been with my friends and family because I didn't know how to work it and how to do stories, but now I do. So my Snapchat name is Nanny Girl, all one word, 7, because all of the flower bombs were taken. I don't know how many flower bombs are out there. The name my dad used to call me, and he still calls me, it's Nanny Girl. So that's what it is. I'll put it below. So if you want to follow me and see my crazy life and my crazy kids, do it, because I think it's kind of fun. I've put a couple stories up, but they're gone now because it's only 12 hours or something. It's primer. This was a no-brainer for me. I did not have to sit there and think about it. It is the Giorgio Armani Prima Glow On Moisturizing Balm. I have to tell you that this stuff is the best, most perfect primer slash moisturizer that I've ever used in my life, because it really is a moisturizer, but you can use it as a primer because it's got the most amazing blurring effect to the skin, a lip from within glow effect to the skin. I mean, it's basically your genie in a bottle right here. It's kind of just this balmy, and it has a good smell to it, but it goes away when it's on the face. I freaking am totally obsessed with this stuff. It's $100 and you definitely need it. It's expensive, but it will change your life. For foundation, this was easy for me as well. I'm wearing it today. It's the La Prairie Skin Caviar Foundation. I have never tried a foundation on my skin that makes it perfected, but it doesn't look like I'm wearing foundation. So basically it blurs everything. It's super full coverage, but it doesn't look that way. Why do I look green? I just feel this makes me look green. A concealer on top, and I'm in the shade Petch. I love this. I just think that it does magic to the face. It is really full coverage, so it covers all of your pores. It covers every lines and wrinkle, all of your lines and wrinkles, everything is amazing. So if you have aging skin, I would invest in this because it's one of those foundations that's not going to age you, because it's not going to settle into your fine lines, your wrinkles, your pores. It's just going to make you look 10 years younger, and who doesn't want that? Powder, again, nope. Powder, this was a very easy decision. The La Prairie, this is also I set this for under my eyes as well. It's the perfect finely milled powder that does not make you look cakey. You can't overdo it. It's pretty amazing. This is what it looks like. It kind of has that going on here. I usually use this puff, and I take it under my eyes to bake under my eyes, but also to set my entire face, and it leaves you looking matte but not flat. You still have some of your natural oils and your luminous glow that comes after you put on your powder. Does that make any sense? It's an investment, but it's worth it. Okay, so let's go to concealer. The La Mer concealer is the most amazing concealer. It was a toss up between this and the Clé de Peau because they're both freaking front runners, and they're kind of both the same. But something about this one, it's just magic when you put it underneath the eyes, because it glides underneath the eyes so well, where it almost blurs all of your fine lines, your pigmentation issues, your dark circles. It just kind of is a primer plus eye concealer in one. This kind of almost has that not waxy feeling to it, but just the feeling that It sets, but it glides, and you know it's not going to settle into your fine lines. It just glides right over them. And that's why I had to choose this one. I don't think I can live without this forever, like ever. Bronzer is the Marc Jacobs Tantric Bronzer. I love this bronzer. I think it's so amazing. The perfect color for, I would say, light to medium skin tones. It's huge, so it's gonna last you like an amazing amount of time. And I have a ton of bronzers, so this was kind of hard. But I always have a feeling, I always go back to this guy. I just love the color of it, especially. I think it's just the perfect kind of brown, warm brown color. Ton of product, and it's like, you can see how big that is. It's like half the size of my head. I've been just wearing one blush consistently for like the past 6 months or something, and that's what Ride or Die is all about. So it is the Impassioned blush from Nars. Every time I wear this, you guys ask me what I'm wearing on my cheeks. I think it is the most amazing cool toned mauve pink color. I freaking just love it. So I had to include this one because this is pretty much my favorite blush of all time, and that is Lovejoy from Nars. So this is also Ride or Die. So it's kind of like Ride or Die at the moment because I'm wearing it so much, and then the ultimate Ride or Die blush, which is Lovejoy. If you don't own this, you are totally missing out because it is the perfect bronze rose. Oh, who doesn't love bronze rose color? That's exactly what it is. It is just amazing. It has a beautiful sheen to it. It has some gold reflex in there, so you kind of get that rose, but you also have like that highlight in there as well. As for highlighter, I did have 2 highlighters because I kind of wear them together. So the Hourglass Incandescent Strobe Light, I think, is the perfect highlight for anybody that wants to blur anything on their cheeks, but also add some dimension. Even though it's strobing, I feel that it's very subtle, because strobing sometimes very intense. This is subtle, but you can build it up to make it super intense. And this one out of all of them, I think, is totally worth it. So that is the strobing. Let me see if I can just get a good swatch for you. And then I actually added this on top of this with Crazy Amazing Liquid Highlighter of Life, which is the Cover FX custom cover drops. And I've got Sunlight, which is like pretty much the perfect golden. I would say it's pretty much perfect golden. Like, look at that. And it doesn't like settle into anything, which is nuts. Okay, so like eyeshadow palette was kind of hard for me. Only because I wear my Makeup Geek shadows a lot. Pretty much all I wear. I mean, I sold half my palettes on my makeup sale last time, but I did have one palette that I think is pretty much everybody needs, and that's Anastasia Renaissance palette. I mean, you can get like the best looks out of here. You can just do some subtle ones over here, or you can get more dramatic. A beautiful warm palette if you love the warm colors, if you've got like the blue or green eyes. I think it's just stunning. Like, it's beautiful. It's super pigmented, and out of all of the Anastasia palettes that I have owned, which I feel like I've owned almost all of them and sold them, this one is my favorite. For setting spray, it is the Pharmacy Skin Dew. It's like the most refreshing setting spray of life. It smells like mint. It sets your makeup. It leaves it like cooling, refreshed, all day wear. It's amazing. For mascara, I'm not a huge mascara person, but I would have to say I've owned several of these, which is the Chanel Volume de Chanel, and it gives me incredible volume. You like heavy duty volume for your lashes, but not length. I mean, it kind of does both. I would check this one out. For lip liner, MAC Strip Down is where it is at for me. This is my go-to almost always. It's like the perfect beige nude with like a hint of rose. That is like the perfect beige. Do you see like there's just like a little bit of rose in there? Really, it's so gorgeous. So I knew that this would be the hardest because that's like, I have so many lipsticks, but I wanted to do a nude that is like universally flattering on everybody, and I think that everybody could wear because I'm usually a nude person, and that is Nars Audacious Lipstick in Barbara. If you don't own this one, it is one of the best nude colors that I've ever tried because it's not like It's not too dark, it's not too light. It's the perfect amount of rose, like nude. It is stunning. Sorry, I know my nails are a mess, but I just took my gel nails off last night and I need to let them breathe. They look atrocious. Seriously, the perfect nude of light. So for lip gloss, and I'm not a lip gloss person, but this one I've been wearing every single day, and it's the Anastasia Undressed. It is a pretty much perfect nude. It goes with all of the looks. It's opaque, which I like, and it's not too overly sticky. So if you are looking for the perfect nude gloss, this is where it is at. Wear them almost every day. So don't forget to follow me on Snapchat now, because I love like following and looking at people's stories. So follow me there, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.